You know, I'm now quite curious to see if I was indeed correct about the fact that once I hand these in, I'm thinking the main guy is going to give me one final quest, which is going to be like an elite quest as well, where I have to go kill the white tiger, which is quite poetic because the white tiger saved him. So I don't know why he'd want to kill him, but maybe it's like a proof of, I am uber tough. All right, there we are. We are now a Panther Master and a Raptor Master, but let's first hand in the quest and see what the NPCs have to say about us. How goes the hunt for Tevis? Tracked her all the way back to camp, did you?
Master Adventurer the Raptor Slayer has a nice ring to it, eh?
It does. It does. So we get the Raptor Hunter tunic once again. We can't really use it because it's leather, but, we can sell it. It's fine. There we go. Almost 10,000 experience. That's not too bad. And then here we go. Sir S.J.L. Gaiden. Bagthera can prove to be an elusive beast. How fast the hunt? Well, it was a tough hunt, I will admit that, but it is done.
So the great Pugthera is dead. Cheers to you, adventurer. You are a mighty adventurer indeed.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I will have you know that I only got Bagthera with the help of the Spanish. The Spanish Inquisition is here. So Panther Hunter leggings. And another like 9,000 almost. So that's a good chunk of experience. We now need 106k for the next level. And there we go. As I expected, Hammett Nessingwary has another quest for us, which is going to ask us to kill the white tiger, right?
Adventurer, you are a hunter worthy of our company. From the battlefields of Lordaeron to the deepest jungle, I have rarely witnessed such prowess with weaponry as you have demonstrated. You have killed the ferocious Sindal, the elusive Bagthera, and the treacherous Tethys. But the true prize is the head of King Bangalash. That white tiger is the reason I am here. I've had my sights on him for quite some time now. Kill King Bangalash and your hunting prowess is proven to be second to none.
Alright, Hemming, why do I keep saying Hemming? Hammett Nessingwary wants you to bring him the head of King Bangalash, the Great White Tiger. We get the Master Hunter Rifle or the Master Hunter Bow. Probably would be very happy about these drops if I were playing a class that could use bows or guns. Not really using them myself, but we accept the quest. How difficult is the quest? It is yellow, so that's actually kind of perfect for us. And I guess I would love to be able to also complete the captain's chest. Didn't I have a quest as well to bring... Did I already bring the dagger back? I guess I already brought the dagger back. But yeah, I do want to hand in these skull splitter tusks, which we have to go to Kabok, which of course is all the way over here in Booty Bay. So, more running. Alright, so I refrained from using Reshade for as long as I could, but, I feel like I am now at a point in the game where I have been playing for a sufficient amount of time where I have appreciated the base art style. I don't know if I'm going to be consistently using Reshade yet, but I just wanted to do a quick proof of concept here as to what Reshade can do for your game and how amazing it can look. And this was just with me fiddling about for about 10 minutes or so. So I am currently using a bit of clarity, curves, MX, AO, HDR, and vibrance. And by doing this, the left side, of course, is the game as it would normally look. And the right side is what my game looks like right now. So it is a little bit more sharpened. There is a bit more shadows and stuff visible. Just the contrast is a bit higher. I did reintroduce a little bit of colorfulness with the vibrance to make sure that the colors still pop even when there's more darkness available. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. If I removed before and after, I would just be playing like this, which probably looks better. The game looks a little bit darker. Like some of the areas are a little bit dark. So what I could do, for example, is I could go into my curves here, and I could, I can make it very dark like this. This is like the most curves I can add. And curves just, well, basically can just make your game feel darker. Like there's much more to it, but that's kind of what happens. And I can also, like put it back to where it was originally. So I could just make it, a little bit dark without making it too dark, like so. And now I guess, the game isn't too dark anymore. The only annoying thing is that there is also, the UI is also impacted by it. For some reason, like, every time I restart my game, like, do I just have to use... Hold on. So it's called Move Any. And I go here, tooltip, reload UI. Yeah, and now it's at the top again. But like every time it resets, it's really annoying. So yeah, it does trigger at the UI level as well. Because it doesn't, it doesn't detect anything in the game. It just like puts a filter on top of your screen. Like, the game looks much brighter now, like in the bright areas where it's darker in the dark areas, if that makes sense. And there might be some setups people have created for this game because, of course, WoW is very much a well-known game. So wouldn't surprise me if people have set up UI masking tools, so you can add UI masking, so you can exclude the UI, which would be even better. But I just kind of wanted to do a quick proof of concept just to show you guys what you can do with Reshade. And if you would like me to share this Reshade profile, like it's a very simplistic one, I can just like put it in the description or something. So let me know if you want it, and I'll just add it. I'll comment back to you, and I'll let you know that I put it in there. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna turn it off for just a moment again. You know what? The weird thing is, whenever you've had this on for a while, and then you turn it back off, you're like, oh man, the game looks so crappy now. Even though the game doesn't look crappy, but it just feels that way. You know what? I'll have it on for a bit. We'll have it on for a bit. We'll play with it for a bit. And yeah, we'll see how some different areas look with this. Because obviously, in some areas, it might look better than in other areas. And, if you have watched my channel for any amount of time besides my WoW content, I love Reshade. I've made Reshade profiles for my GameCube emulator, like for Pokemon Colosseum. I've made it for Carmen San Diego. I've made it for Palia. I've made it obviously for Guild Wars 2. Every time I'm jumping into a new game, I'm like, Reshade, here we go, because it just transforms your game more than the game can transform itself, and you can customize it to whatever you like. So that's really nice, and you can see this cave looks a lot darker. And then of course also we have Booty Bay here, which let me re-enable the before and after. You get a bit of an idea. It just looks like punchier, like it looks darker, but it doesn't. It's not dark in the sense that it looks shadowy. It looks less washed out. Like on the left side, you can see there's a lot of this like white filter on the screen. While on the right side, it just looks more modern, more punchy. It will of course put more stress on your GPU as well, so you do have to keep that in mind, especially if you're running some lower end stuff. Alright, I walked all the way back here to just hand in the Skull Splitter Tusks quest. So let's go head up the stairs over here, which are here, not the other way around, and talk to Kabok. Tough buggers, aren't they? So you can see it in the chat quite well. It doesn't look as good, and like sometimes I might even try and apply some filters to the chat. I'm not quite sure. Like, you can kind of see the MXAO like going through this, which is it's not optimal, but hey, it is what it is. Tough buggers, aren't they? Well, have you had any luck? Sorry to seem impatient, but this has been a huge thorn in my side. Well?
Ah, good work, good work. Ah, though you could have done a better job cleaning off the... Well, no matter. My thanks to you, adventurer. Our operation will no doubt see increased output and productivity thanks to your help. Good. Now, on to other matters.
What other matters? Alright, well, that was the quest. There are many more quests here that I could do, but I kind of want to see if I can find a party. Oh, this guy has a quest as well for us. Oh, more Bloodsail Buccaneers, guys. I don't want to get into grinding right now. So what I would love to do is I would love to be able to finish off both the... What was Curse of the Tides again? Oh yeah, it's that quest with the blade. But yeah, I would love to be able to finish off Big Game Hunter and the Captain's Chest, because then I feel like we have finished off a lot of the big quests in this map, and I'm kind of ready to move on again. You know what, I'm actually going to turn off the MXAO, like it's kind of messing up with some of the UI elements and stuff, so there we go, it is off. Which also I think is pretty hard on the GPU, so having that off is quite nice for us as well. Actually, because it messes with the UI quite a bit, I'm going to keep curves off as well. So, I'm going to go to a very, very truthful to the game setup where literally all I'm doing right now is I'm using clarity to just add a bit more sharpness to it. HDR, so I can show you the individual settings. So clarity, you can see some sharpness being added to the game, which just kind of makes the game look a little bit more high resolution. And HDR, you know, just adds a little bit more of the darker tints to it. And then Vibrance adds a little bit more quality. You can barely see it probably on the video. So I'll keep it at this. And, you know, we can probably play like this because it's very minimal on the GPU impact. Go away, I pressed you by accident. But the game still looks very much like it should look, which is what I want to achieve, guys. I don't want to make the game look any different than it would look. Just better, like a better version of itself. Anyway, that's enough about Reshade. You guys probably don't even care too much about that kind of stuff. Like, I love it. So I love talking about it, but I don't want to bog down like an hour of me talking about all these kind of settings. So I'm gonna shut myself up now, and I'll pop back up at some point soon. All right, I found someone who wants to do the captain's chest. I don't know exactly where it is, but I think it's on the beach. This guy probably knows, so I'm gonna just follow him. Is it around the corner here? I wasn't expecting that, but okay, cool. I'm assuming this guy knows where it is and is heading to the right direction. Oh, Gorlash, there he is. Alright, that's a cool mob. Alright, let's see if we can take him out. Let's go, Thogorg. It's you and me. Let's start pumping. Yeah, he is very strong. I would not have been able to solo this guy. I'm hopeful that he can tank this for a while. He is a warrior. I hope he has some sort of self-healing ability, because he's taking quite heavy damage. Ah! Oh, mo. Yeah, he's strong. Ah, we have found someone else. Really nice. The person is quite far up north, but I guess we can wait. We have another person. Let's go. A level 40 mage. Okay, that should pump up the DPS. I can, of course, bring out the Void Walker, and we will do that. Hope the Void Walker can tank sufficiently. So I was looking at my Void Walker skills, and I guess I could have used Sacrifice to keep myself alive a bit longer, and maybe that could have helped me get some of the elite mob kills. Not sure if that would have been worth it, but could have been good. Oh, another person? Alright, here we go. Casuela, how do I... Wait, how do I... from chat, I guess. Invite. There we go. Alright, now we have a group. Let's go. Let's roll. Okay, we just definitely demolish this guy now. Come on, Thogorg, take aggro from him. Alright, yeah, we're melting it now. Really nice. Smots chest. There we go. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Alright, Captain Heckleberry Smots. We are back. Ahoy, EK. Did you find Gorlash? That chest was my favorite, and it has a hidden compartment that held my greatest treasures. Alright, cool.
See you later.
You found it. Oh, happy day this is. Thank you, EK. Getting back my chest cools some of the fire in me, but my revenge isn't complete. Alright, what would you have us do next? At least we get the blood band braces, which are better because we are getting 9 intellect and 1 spirit more, which is really cool. And I was doing like these calculations in my head when obviously it would just literally showcase that on the bottom of the new item. So you know what? Of like, well, the previous item actually. Let's complete it.
For the Alliance.
Oh, I was expecting there to be another quest as a follow-up, because he kind of said, you know, my revenge isn't complete. Or did he say my revenge is complete and did I just completely misread? Anyway, we got the blood band braces, so let's equip those. Can we see a bit of a difference for the bracers as well? Yeah, we just have less bracer. But you know what? It doesn't matter because we're stronger, and it's all about those stats, guys. It's all about those stats.